What is going on, people? Near Post Podcast. Me, Peter, alongside me, Dermot. What's going on, man?
Not too bad, not too bad. Decent game, I'd say. It's first half, second half it tailed off a bit. The intensity kind of came down, but enjoyable
We'll go
game,
straight
man.
into it. Match reaction. Real Madrid won, Chelsea won in Madrid. First leg of the Champions League semi-final. First bit of semi-final action we've got. Like you said there, yeah, it was a very, very good first half, especially on Chelsea's side. Like it all boils down to this man again, TIMO WERNER. Well, come on.
It just gets funnier and funnier. Like he's just, I don't know. Let's give before the slander for Timo comes. Let's give Courtois a bit of credit. You as a keeper and stuff. Yeah. No, like just for a second. Great save, but he has to score that. He has to score blood, as the famous name goes.
Come on, right? You know what I've said to you about Thibaut. Like, he's actually been one of my inspirations as a keeper. I remember him at Atletico was quality. But come on, like, it's straight down the middle. Thibaut anywhere, but like, you're looking at a big frame goalkeeper tap at either side. He doesn't even put any power on it. Like, you're 4 yards out. You're not going to kick it over the bar.
Well, he could have, to be fair. He could have.
Yeah.
I would not put that past that man.
Of many talents.
But scoring goals is not one of them. Like, because his hold up, and I'm actually not even going to try to defend him. Let's slate the fuck out of this man. Come on.
How long have I been defending Timo? Because I still rate him as a player. I still think eventually he's going to come good, but as the weeks go on, I can't defend him anymore. I cannot defend him anymore. Let's be real. Chelsea should have probably been 2-3-0 up. Real Madrid for the first 30 minutes were shit.
Very shit. Yeah. Tuchel just has them boys, has them so well set up. Like, everyone's doing their job properly. They don't look like conceding many goals. Like, if they had a proper bagsman there, Giroud, like, would Giroud have scored that? Yes. Would you have scored that? Probably. So I don't even need to bring in Giroud.
Yeah, don't even bring in a Premier League.
He's so rash. He's so rash. He just shits the bed every time that man gets a chance. He just shits the bed.
And it's only going to get worse and worse, because I remember there was times when he was taking shots. It looks like his confidence is rocked. Everything's rocked. He's getting abuse. Like, come on. We'll look at a couple of boys in the chat. Average pundits, big up
them lads. Come on.
You were on the show earlier today. I think I was working.
Done a little video with them earlier. Make sure to check them out. Sound lads, really enjoyed it. Thanks for having me on again. Sean Walsh with the snake sign to Giroud. Big Arsenal fan there. But let's touch on the game. Chelsea were good. I actually was very impressed with Chelsea in the first half. I thought Mount was solid. I thought Kante had a sick game. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Pulisic was probably my man in the match, to be honest. Thought he really stepped up tonight. Stepped up.
Pulisic is a very good baller. But can this guy stay fit? If he stays fit, lad, he's a serious issue. But it's always going to be that question of whether he does stay fit or not. Because, big up Doug in the chat.
Big up Doug. Hope all as well, man. Hope all as well.
Sorry for your loss as well.
Absolutely, man. Big up, Doug. But yeah, it was a good game. It was. But lad, let's put a bit of respect on our man Benzema. We've always been chatting about him. He could be our next over-under man. I'm not saying he will be. We will obviously want your suggestions, but he's such a disrespected striker. Yeah. But it's not even that he just got the goal. I just think his general play, even did you see near the end of the game, his little turn, it was like a Cruyff turn type thing, just little 1-2s.
Even
people don't.
Everyone was a shambles there. Everything was a shambles. Outside the box, he hits one on his weak foot, hits the post there. You know, he gives them that little dig, like, you know, you are watching. You're in the presence of a world-class striker here, and
Yeah,
we were saying this. We were even texting back and forth throughout the game. Like, this guy does not get the praise he deserves. Like, people talk about Harry Kane, Lewandowski, Suarez. Benzema is up
Benzema's up
there,
there.
and that he's in that debate.
Yeah, I'm not
Without
saying
a
he's
doubt.
better. I'm not saying he's better than all these, but there's a debate to be had there, and there's an argument to be made. Let us know in the chat there how highly do you rank Benzema? Because even the way he sees the little head, the little touch, bang,
Look
like
at this
man,
comment from Sean here.
I'm looking at him now.
It's a fraud. One good season, maybe. No way. The
Nah,
only
man,
reason,
he's
the
been
only
good for
reason
about 5-6 years,
I
more
know
probably.
longer, and the reason I said this, the reason why Benzema doesn't get the respect he's had is because of that falling out they had with, I think it was Valbuena on the French national team, and he hasn't been playing any French football. And I'd agree here. Ciudad Suarez
Yeah, so would I.
levels. Like, Suarez for me is probably one of the best number 9s I've ever seen.
Yeah, prime Suarez.
Leaving my Liverpool bias aside, but Benzema's class.
I see
They've been
Saibal
reliant
there.
on him since he's gone.
Yeah, he just
Since
makes something
Ronnie's
out of
gone.
him. I see Saibal there in the chat, big Real Madrid fan. Yeah, Benzema is great. He said, yeah, Mendy was a big loss for Mendy. Is he going to be back? Because Marcelo was the worst player on the pitch by a mile, man. He was shocking. You could tell he's past it. Been a great player and all that, but
how many injuries has he been out for this season? Like, his body can't take it anymore. Like,
he's always been suspect defensively. Realistically, he has. Ramos and Varane always covered him. He's been sick going forward, but he just doesn't have the legs anymore.
He doesn't have ending now.
Yeah, he literally doesn't have. Yeah, he was so poor. He was poor.
One player I didn't think was fantastic today, Varane. Didn't think he was too good. I still thought, you said to me as well, I still thought Militao was the best.
He's been impressive, man. I haven't seen a lot of him. Remember Liverpool played them in the Champions League. Big up Bino, wants a smile. Go on, Bino, lad. But he's saying, he was with Porto, wasn't he? He came from Porto from decent money.
50 mil, I think.
Man, he's looked good though. Every game I've seen, 2 games against Liverpool, again tonight, he looked good. I watched him against Mönchengladbach. He's a decent player. They have the back. Yeah. Like, as a third choice centre half, he's pretty decent. Yeah, big up Real Ball Talk in the chat. Make sure to sub to them. Quality. I think that's a bit harsh on Varane. He hasn't played a lot of ball himself this year. Yeah, no, I agree with that though. I
said that there. Militao was above Varane today. I just, like, he has come back from COVID and whatever, but like, I don't know. They're playing the 5 at the back, or that kind of 3 with the wing backs. It's really hard to tell there. I don't think Varane's a kind of a 3. Like, I think when Ramos comes back, they'll go back to 4.
I think they were forced to go into that 3 just for a little, because they can't play Marcelo left back. They didn't trust him. So if he's a left wing back, at least he has lads covering, that sort of thing. But Chelsea, they had other chances as well. Like, kind of half. Remember the one Aspilicueta put in a great ball. Werner, just, you gotta get that. Like, he puts on a play for him. Werner, this must be in his mind. Like, it must just be in his head the whole time now. Like, there's so much pressure on him when he gets a sniff. He kind of slashed at a few balls as well. He got a few half chances after.
I agree on this, but that's because that's the pressure. Chelsea brought in that pressure that Liverpool.
Excellent.
Yeah. I was saying, like, what was that starting formation? But like we said, you can't trust Marcelo in at left back. You really can't.
Could they have done a little, like,
Danny Carvajal just back?
Yeah,
it's difficult. Like, really, would you have dropped Nacho or Eder Militao after the performance in the quarterfinal?
If I was a Madrid fan, I think there's a couple in the chat there. As Amadar, maybe he's a Chelsea one, but I'd be happy enough with that. Not with the way the game went out.
Supposedly Ramos should be back for the next tie.
Yeah, that's big. Hazard, hopefully, it'd be nice to see Hazard get a few more minutes next time. He just looks so unfit though, doesn't he? He just looks like he's afraid he's just going to do his ankle every time. It's sad to see. I know Chelsea fans won't like this. You'd love to see him do something at the bridge in the return leg. Yeah, couldn't agree more there.
For me, I think Chelsea probably should have won that game. Most definitely.
Yeah, for sure. I said I've been harping on this channel nearly. It's the last 3 or 4 videos. I think Chelsea are going to win the Champions League, and nothing tonight has changed my mind. I think they're going to snake it. I could see a 0-0 next game, 0-0, and Chelsea just go through on the away goals. I'm telling you, bar Ben, I thought Vinicius actually, to be fair, they had a couple of lads around him every time. I thought he had a decent little game, to be fair. He's a lot better than I actually thought he was. He's kind of stepping up, but Ben's biased just because I think he's such a baller. I'm going to go bias and give Ben's my man the match. I thought the goal, the hold of play, just his little 1-2s, I think is sick, man. And he just needs to get some respect.
Yeah, there was a couple of guys, like a lot of players you could probably give a shout to. I thought the midfield 3 for Chelsea were very, very good. Kante was superb today, bar maybe a couple of in the final third. He seemed a bit.
That's Kante. Like that's not what he's there for. He done exactly what he should do. So
the high press. My man, the match is Tommy Tuchel now, but
no. We've let's be honest. We like to think we chat facts here, anyways. But I've been so impressed with Tuchel every time. The 5-2 loss
every single week.
Yeah, the 5-2 loss against West Brom. Look how they've responded. Kind of, they seem to have mentality. He's just getting the best out of all the players he has. It kind of highlights games was sick. Like you look at that bench, they could have brought on Giroud as well. Chelsea, I hope to God Madrid sneak through, but for me, Madrid aren't showing enough. Bar Benzema up top there, I don't see that much. Maybe Hazard can just get a small bit more fitter, get into some sort of condition where he could do something. But I don't know, man. What are you saying? Where do you see this tie now? Poised. It is nicely poised, to be fair. I'm looking forward to the second leg.
Yeah, my money would be on Chelsea. 100% has to be. I think Amardeep, they were saying that Ramos, like they said, he will be going to Stamford Bridge. Unsure if he's going to start or not, but they will need it. Saibal, do you know if Mendy's going to be back? Because
I think I'm not even going to lie. I think they need Mendy back before Ramos if they had to pick one, just because Marcelo's such a liability there. Ramos will be back 5th of May. That's what, 8 days from now? Not 9 days.
Yeah.
Don't know if they'll rush him back for that, but to be fair, it won't be a fit. 2-0 Chelsea out. I'm going to say 0-0.
I'm not sure about 2-0, but I'd say they will keep it very tight.
I did predict a little 1-off for this game. I won't say it again, but I did predict a little 1-off for this game. Say nothing, but I think it'll be a 0-0 next game. Look,
did you back it?
Yeah, I backed the draw, actually. So happy enough. But fair play to Chelsea. Yeah, Mendy will probably be back as well. Big addition for that team.
That really is. Even seeing the damage, I seen them try and target that left side. Pulisic was creeping over, and because Marcelo is a target there, and that 3 at the back.
He's terribly defensively.
When you have a 4-3-3 playing a 3 at the back, I just always think you're going to be exposed. I know Carvajal was given that bit of help, but Marcelo was nothing there, guys. I know he's a club legend, whatever, but he really just doesn't.
Yeah, he's finished
for it anymore.
He's finished. He Mendy's a cracking athlete. They won't be targeting that side. Carvajal was basically playing like a right winger. He was so he was so far up. Let's not take it away from. No. Could not agree more. I was impressed with Chelsea.
Tuchel brought the game to them. They played at high pressure. They didn't sit back. The intensity was good. Everything was perfect. It reminds me that kind of intensity. It's like what Jurgen Klopp brought in to the Liverpool team. 3-4
it's a bit more controlled sort of thing. The way they're kind of a bit more possession based, I'd say. But touching on
Pulisic, that pressure.
Yeah.
it kills teams. It breaks down. Like Tony Kroos and Modric, they are old. They know the game.
They were off it today.
Everything, but like they're not going to be able to compete with these guys in their prime when they're using their pace and they're putting the pressure on them. Give them technical ability. They're going to take them all day, but in that type of situation, it's very hard for them.
Yeah, for sure, man. I thought, where was that Madrid defense for Pulisic goal? Don't get me wrong, it was a good goal, good ball by Rudiger, but
how much time did he have?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
A bad touch. That wasn't a great touch. Took away from goal. Had time
when
to
he had that,
around.
someone should have just been in there, bang, snap it off him. But I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. They had the lads on the line. He kept the high, which is smart because the boys would have had to handball it if they wanted to stop it. So Pulisic, yeah, I said Benzema, Pulisic. I think either of them, you could probably say Kante as well, were the best players on the field tonight.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to touch on? Like, I really enjoyed that. I thought it was a proper good game. Chelsea's better team.
It was a good game. I thought first half was excellent. Second half, boys looked a bit dead. The conditions, can we mention conditions? Jesus, they were caught. Yeah, how many boys flipping on their arse? But yeah, look, even after watching the full match, I don't even know what position Marcelo. Yeah, look, he's looked out of place at times in his prime. We're not going to talk about a washed up Marcelo because really didn't know what to do today.
No, man, and he didn't look fit. He was back from injury, I believe, as well.
I think just before we finish up,
can we finish on Werner's miss?
We'll get a bit of TIMO slander. How much time did he have? I don't know what situation you're in or whatever, but I'd put decent money on that you'd probably finish that chance.
But the thing is, he actually could have took a touch. He could have took one touch if he wanted and just smashed it.
Could have walked it into the net nearly.
Honestly, because there was actually, it wasn't like there was a player right up his arse, and like he actually could have. Let's just say he had a heavy touch, like in that sort of way. He still could have got to it. Oh man, he's such a. I want to say bottler. I don't know if he's a bottler, but if you get a compilation of his misses this season, it'll be one of the funniest watch. Genuinely, these are some of the worst misses I've ever seen watching football. I'm not saying he's one of the worst players I've ever watched, but his finishing for the big chances are literally some of the worst misses I've ever seen, and I'm not over exaggerating there. I don't think.
Yeah, but look, good players. I don't want to back TIMO, but good players can't have bad seasons. Even think of Eden Hazard went the full year. Remember that?
Eden Hazard. Don't.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. Once the confidence goes, it's very, very hard to come back from that. You look at Mane this year, like TIMO. I remember on the international break, and he was passing the ball across. And, it's just going worse and worse. You feel sorry for that. He should have came to us.
I don't. What are you on about? He's on 150 odd grand a week. Can't put the ball in the back of net from 3 yards. Why would I feel sorry for the man?
That's what I mean, though. His attacking position, his runs, everything, but he cannot put the ball in the back of the net.
It's not worth the shite, man. Just before we finish up, make sure you do the video.
I'd rather Hazard with 5 pizzas in his belly than TIMO Werner.
Yeah, definitely. He would have finished that. It wasn't a matter of fitness for that chance, right? And I don't know. I was trying to big up Courtois just to give a bit of perspective for the keeper.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Basically, this was a live reaction, but it was basically just TIMO Werner's slander. Because... yeah, let's be honest, I am a bit salty. He didn't go to Liverpool as well, so I'll get that in there.
That's what happens. All that twerking and his legs don't work anymore.
Yeah, for sure, man. Anything else you want to say before we wrap this up? Just a little quick one. We'll be back in tomorrow for the El Casco reaction. Looking forward to that one. So stay tuned for that. Get on the socials. We'll be posting. It'll be 10 o'clock again tomorrow, realistically. Yeah, get your oil ready. Get your cash ready. Let's go. Pete, want to say anything else?
No, everyone get at them socials right now. Right now.
Yeah, come on. Insta, Twitter. Pete's got the TikTok as well. Yeah, they're totally different players as well, though. But I wouldn't even say
Yeah.
that. Make sure to like the video, sub if you're new. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Let's be honest. Timo Werner is a fraud. Yeah, Timo Werner is a fraud. We'll end it at that.
Yeah. Everyone, smash